Isn't that a
You
predicament?
started.
I started. It's
Okay.
going.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Thursday chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, gravy, peaches, and oranges. Friday will be chicken patty, baked beans, fruit mix, fresh fruit, and some milk.
Oh. Any junior or senior planning to take a pass-fail
Course. Pass-fail
must
course.
submit the form to Mr. Nielsen by Friday, January 26th by 3:30 p.m.
District FFA livestock judging has been moved next Wednesday, the 31st.
2 p.m. dismissal.
That's
Friday.
200 dismissal.
200. Teacher in service.
Okay. Lewis and Clark playing games, girls basketball.
You guys aren't supposed to read that.
Okay. Speech at Arlington at 8 o'clock on Saturday. Great.
FCCLA all members meeting tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Food will be provided.
Woo! The NHS initiation banquet has been rescheduled for this Sunday evening, January 28th at 6 o'clock p.m. Post meridian. Seniors and sophomores are asked to provide a side dish, and juniors a dessert. Previous members, please come at 5:30 to help set up. Remember to dress up! Exclamation point! Yep. It's good stuff.
Go Raptors.
I mean, yeah.
Raptors kind of suck.
The Soviet World News. This is Supreme Commander Krishnov. Before I get into the world news, I have something to say. God knows how, but some crazy American person somehow convinced High Command to tell me to say happy birthday to them. So, happy birthday, Dawson Sorensen. Sorensen? Man, you people have strange names. I'm not sorry for not doing more world news the past 2 days. My jet engine snow melter was broken. Pope Francis on Wednesday condemned fake news as satanic, saying journalism and social media users should shun and unmask manipulative, quote, snake tactics that foment divisions and to serve political and economic interests. Quote, fake news is a sign of intolerance and hypersensitive attitude and only leads to the spread of arrogance and hatred. This is the end result of untruth, Francis said on the first document by a pope on the subject. The document was issued after months of debate of how much fake news has been influenced the 2016 U.S. presidential campaign and the election of President Donald Trump. Quote, spreading fake news can spread to advance specific goals, influence political decisions, and serve economic interests, the Pope wrote, condemning the, quote, manipulative use of social networks and other forms of communication. Quote, the truth will set you free. Fake news and journalism for peace. The document will issue in advance of the Catholic Church World Day of Social Communication on May 13th. This false but believed news is captious is as much as grasp people's attention by appealing to stereotypes and common social prejudices and exploiting instantaneous emotions like anxiety, contempt, anger, and frustration, Francis said. Hey, why can't you people realize almost all news is fake? How do you know this isn't fake? It's not. Or is it? You don't know. It's really not. Or is it?
According here, some sports news. Wrestling at O'Neill at 6:30 on Thursday. Wrestling at Plainview at 10 on Saturday. On Friday night, the Los Angeles Lakers became the first team in NBA history, this is going really slow, to win a game while also shooting less than 20% on free throws. They were able to convert only 2 of 14 attempts, good for 14%, while their opponent, the Indiana Pacers, shot 2 of 25 from 3, or 8%. while we're on the topic of bad shooting, I think I should mention that LeBron James, who has been shooting 37% from 3 and 75% from the free throw line this season, has been shooting 15% from 3 and 58% from the charity stripe in the last 5 games. It's actually 7 now. He's not very good. Which Cleveland Cavaliers have lost like all of. Also regarding the Cavaliers, after the team's disappointing loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder, Kevin Love missing the subsequent practice due to illness, there is a meeting which, according to league sources, was mostly ridiculing Kevin Love with the locker room accusations and bad performances in recent games. One might assume. Jimmy, get over here.
Okay, probably time to read that.